Brought to you by DK Audio.
DK Audio presents The Science of Menopause, written and read by Dr. Philippa Kaye. Introduction. What do you think of when you hear the term menopause? A quick Google search of the word brings up 457 million results. Yet despite so much being written on the subject, it's clear that many people remain in the dark. My surgery is filled with women not knowing what is happening to their bodies, who think they are too young to have symptoms, or who accept symptoms as a part of aging or something they have to put up with. While much of what is published online will contain accurate information, some content is less accurate, out of date, or actual misinformation. The legacy of old trials around the safety of HRT continues to affect the choices women make, while social media can lead people down their own personal menopause rabbit holes. From having very little written about the topic 5 years ago, menopause discourse has recently become more prominent. Alongside this, there has been a rise in the business of the menopause, with health, wellness, and beauty companies releasing everything from menopause-related supplements to face creams, hair products, and more. For the consumer, this can seem confusing and overwhelming. What do you need? Or do you need any at all? Why menopause matters. A UK survey found that over half of women reported that the menopause had negatively affected their lives. The impact can be felt both physically and mentally, affecting every part of life. Half reported that their home life was affected and that their symptoms affected their sex life. Approximately 1/3 of women felt that they were less outgoing, and about a quarter had become more isolated. 45% of women reported their work life was affected. And it isn't just the women themselves who were impacted. Almost 4 out of 10 partners reported that they felt helpless about how to best support their partners through the menopause. That is why this book is not just for you, but to share with your family and friends so that we can all get the support we need if we need it. Perspectives on perimenopause. No two people will have the same experience of menopause. Not even identical twin sisters will share exactly the same symptoms. Studies have noticed some trends among women of the same race or from the same geographical areas. However, it is an unfortunate fact that of the research that has been conducted on the perimenopause, the vast majority of it has assumed the experience of white Western women to be the norm. This means that as yet, we do not have the data to understand fully how the perimenopause can uniquely impact the lives of often underrepresented and marginalized groups. In addition, assumptions may be made that the perimenopause exclusively affects straight cis women, but of course, that is not true. The experience of a woman in the perimenopause with a female partner, who herself may be experiencing symptoms, may differ from that of someone with a male partner, as experiences may be shaped by particular challenges and stresses, or more positively by an understanding and empathetic partner irrespective of their gender. Both the experience and treatment options for a trans man who may already be taking hormones for their gender identity will be different again. A trans woman may also experience symptoms if she stops taking hormone replacement. It is important that no groups of people experiencing the perimenopause and menopause are left behind in this conversation. There is much work and more research to be done in many areas around the perimenopause and menopause. But the underlying message to you is the same irrespective of gender or sexuality. If you are struggling with symptoms, there are an ever-increasing number of options for help. Knowledge is power. I wrote this book because if knowledge is power, you need a reliable source where you can find that knowledge. The Science of Menopause does what the title suggests. It explores the science and evidence available on the perimenopause, menopause, and its treatments, including lifestyle measures. That isn't to say that it is full of scientific jargon. It isn't. The aim of this book is for you to understand your body so that you can feel in control. For that reason, any medical terms are clearly explained, and there is a glossary of frequently used terms. Neither does this book
Sample complete. Ready to continue?